ever done. And now he's really struggling out there. It's not the first time that's happened to him, to be fair, at the Crucible here in the World Championship.
Yeah, and look at McGill. He looks so composed, doesn't he, Johnny? Well, just thankful to be left in this competition.
I say to you, there's an art in hanging around. Sometimes you don't have your A game,
and you just have to stick around.
And you just have to stick around and hope things change. And Anthony McGill, this is one of those matches. It might be a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 15, where you just hang around and you get a bit of help for your opponent. And this is one of those games, and it's to his credit. He's obviously blessed with a great temperament. As Stephen said, he had a 75 break, something like in, I don't know, in frame 6 or something or other. And since then, he's not even been scoring, Anthony, but he's just been hanging around, playing hard match play, and he's being helped by Ryan Day, and he's getting his rewards for doing that.
Yeah, 6-3 Ryan Day led overnight in that 9th frame yesterday evening with a break of 145. He must have gone to bed thinking, right, let's get this over and done with. But what a comeback from Anthony McGill. This is live here at the Crucible. Let's go back to John Virgo and Stephen Hendry.
Yeah, he was 6-3 ahead, and he was also 8-5 ahead, which is an even better lead. Taking this on. No. Well, not only is he missed the red by a mile, he's just stuck Anthony McGill up with this red.
One.
Well, just look at that. Pot success since the mid-session interval. Ryan Day, 48%. That doesn't win anything at this level.
Oh, Anthony McGill, what an angle you had in the black to go into the bunch there. Yeah, and playing for one of the loose reds, you've not even played a good shot there. You want to win the match at this visit, you have to go into the bunch. A perfect angle in the black.
Anthony McGill.
Now, possibly a bad contact there, just from Anthony McGill's reaction. But I think he missed a trick.
Well, he's playing this to the far right corner. It's close, but not there. Just pushing that red down to the top cushion. He's in a position now, Ryan, where he can't afford to leave his opponent any more opportunities, because he'll be out. And we're all saying what a great season he's had, his best season ever, winning 3 events. But this would really hurt if he was to lose this match, having looked to be in total control.
Another possible ray of hope for Ryan Day is he knows his opponent hasn't won many frames in one visit. So chances are he won't do it in this frame either, when it's certainly for the frame to win the match. So he might still have chances in this match, Ryan Day.
Yeah, but as that stat shown us, and it's quite remarkable, and you know, you don't notice it, you're just looking on commentating on what's happening on the table, but since the mid-session interval, when he was 8-5 in front, to only have a 45% pot success, that is amazing. No wonder he's lost the last 4 frames. Left a pot on here. Don't think he can hold for the black. If he's going to play it, he's going to have to possibly go back up for the blue. It's there though. And he's going to finish nicely on the blue.
1.
Did sound a bit heavy, the contact, but it didn't knock the red offline. As I say, perfect on the blue.
Thanks.
Another contact that sounded a little bit heavy.
6.
Hmm.
7.
Not sure I agree with that shot. He could have played the other red,
Blue ball.
got in the blue, and gone straight on the red to get nicer on the black. That was a... Okay, it was a poor shot to try and get on the black, but as I said... Or has he flicked to blue?
Well,
Anthony McGill, 7.
It doesn't look like he's going to win it in one visit.
no. And he got down and played that blue so quickly. And was nowhere near it. And if this red doesn't go, he's been very fortunate. Oh, well, it did go. So can Ryan Day
1.
step up a gear? He surely can't play as poorly as he has done in the last 4 frames.
It's got red to the middle. And just cannon the red that's to the left of it, leave the pink to the opposite middle.
Seven.
Now, where does the pink? Well, the pink goes on its spot, and that doesn't help Ryan
13.
much, to be honest with you. He'd like to go back up for the blue, but with that pink being separated from the main bunch of reds, it's not the easiest pack to split open.
Now, funny enough, the easiest colour to get into the pack is yellow, a half ball yellow, or a half ball brown off one cushion.
14.
There's a bit of distance between the pink and the bunch. He needs to hit this pink absolutely full in the face. He hasn't done, but I think he's got a pot on.
90.
Those 2 or 3 easy pots he had, maybe he's just getting
20.
a little bit of focus back. Big shot. This could be the frame if this goes well. Brown off the side cushion into the bunch. As he played it well. That's okay.
Yeah, he'd look for something easier, obviously, but
24.
he's got the red to the right middle, doesn't have to do much to get position on the black. And if he can cope with this, frame at his mercy. Oh, and as he missed the pink in the last frame, he's missed the red in the same
Randy.
pocket.
24.
Same knuckle of the pocket as well, near knuckle. Maybe we were getting the right angle, but I thought he just needs to follow through that, John, for the black. Just drop the red in.
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you, I'm surprised he stunned it, because when you play a stun shot and a little bit more pace, you've got to be more accurate. So here's a chance for Anthony McGill. He comes to the table just 9 points behind. But nothing at the moment is coming easy to either of these players. Played for the blue in the left middle, overscrewed by a good foot and a half.
Well, he's looking at the yellow because it's the easier pot, but it looks to me like brown is the right ball for position. Stun of 2 cushions for a red to the left corner. This, although it's easier pot, this needs to be struck very well to avoid the blue. That was a problem. There was a bad angle in the yellow.
Free.
Well, there is a red that goes to the left middle, but I don't see where the colour comes from. So, dangerous pot and no guaranteed reward, even if you get it. So it looks like it's going to be a safety. So another chance, spurned.
Anthony
Go
McGill.
back to
Free.
that red that Ryan Day missed. When players are under pressure, they like to. Some players like to play stuns. Some players like to play drop. What were you, John? Did you feel it was easier to stun under pressure?
Well, if it was straightish, but I think when you're playing the drop one in the middle, I think I'd have been rolling that one. Just crept on enough for the brown to cover the red, just to the right of the blue. And it's now all about who are the fractions going to favour. Didn't want to risk trying to get back to the balk end. He thought if you don't catch it right, he could leave that red to the right of the blue. Just 6 points in it. Ryan Day with the lead.
He just can't play a shot right, Ryan Day. He's at the moment, well, for the past 4 frames, he's followed one bad shot with another. Can he play for the black here? Anthony McGill looks a natural.
One.
Another chance to win the match. Little cannon, push the red towards the right corner. Oh, he's played the drop in the black shot. He's playing all the easy shots, which I suppose is the right way to go. Make it simple.
8.
2 points the lead now.
Nine.
Left himself a nice angle on the black, and he could pot the black now, bring the 4 reds into play, and have frame and match at his mercy. And that's the situation. Just a case now of holding yourself together.
16.
10 points to lead.
Yeah. 17.
If Anthony does go in to win the match here, I think you'll probably regard this as John as one of his best ever victories, the way he's won this match.
Yeah, and Ryan Day will consider this probably one of his worst ever defeats. And there were certainly times in this match, and we've seen it with other players, that when you're playing poorly, it's easy for your head to drop. And fair play to Anthony, particularly after the mid-session interval. He came out and he had a more purpose about him. He thought, I'm not going to go out without a fight.
And that's exactly what
24.
I mean. He's not played well, but he's found something from somewhere. Not with the line yet. He's going to play a little shot with some right-hand side here. And he's not played it. He's been very tentative. That was pressure.
Absolute, nothing else. It looks simple, but he had to
31.
play with a tracer right-hand side, and if you just hit it a little bit too hard, it can throw the side off. So he concentrated on so much on potting the black, lost position. Will he get a better chance
McGill,
than that
31.
to clinch the match?
Played a shot. Excellent safety shot. Okay, he's not got a snooker, but compared to what he's been playing previously, that was an excellent shot from Ryan Day. It's just kept him in this match for the time being.
Well, he took a little bit of a risk there, but he knows the way that Ryan has been playing in this, well, the last 4 frames since the mid-session interval, so he's leaving him a tempter here, and it's in one of these. Well, is he playing it in the middle or the far corner? Well, he was bound to be on the pink if it went in. This is a typical crucible nail biter. Who's going to push the bolt out? Looks like it's going to be Anthony McGill. 25 points the lead. 2 reds, 2 colours would do it. Just fraction away.
He knew that was game ball. Look at where he is with the cue ball. Pot the blue, come down for the red below the pink. You say 2 reds, 2 colours. He knew that was match ball.
Needs the cover desperately, and I don't think he's got it. Shake of the head from Ryan Day as he goes back, sitting in his chair. Could that be his last shot in this year's Betfred World Snooker Championship?
1.
Could have played that better.
This pink. This green, sorry. It's anything but easy when there's this pressure on.
Anthony McGill 1.
Well, would you believe it? These things only happen at the Crucible. I've said it before. And it goes.
Pink to right middle, screw the cue ball off the left-hand side cushion for the red. He's missed a few into this right middle pocket. And struggled in.
Yeah, not that one. And he's got a nice angle on this red, but believe me, after what's gone on before, take nothing for granted. He won't.
Ryan Day, 7.
Look at where he's put the yellow.
Okay, quiet, please.
Shouldn't have played it that hard, I've got to be honest with you. I mean, I know he wants to be easy on the next ball, but he didn't really give that red much of a chance of going in at that pace.
No, he could have dropped the red in. A straight brown to the left middle. Would have made the pot on the red 100 times easier.
But he was looking for the easier shot on the next ball. But with the pressure that's out there, you can always be wiser when we just sat up here in the commentary box. This needs to run. Needs to run. Oh, it's dropped in. The middle pocket that has caused him possibly to lose the last 2 frames has come to his rescue there. And gives him the advantage in this tactical battle. Just look at this. If it stops short, it's left over the middle. It dropped in. 18 points the difference. No matter which way, unless he misses it a couple of times, Ryan Day's going to need the 6 remaining colours, which includes that tricky black along the top cushion. First priority though, try and hit the yellow and get it safe.
Now this is, when you're playing a long rest, it's very easy to flick a bit aside on the cue ball here, unintentional side.
Yeah, he just had a long look at the scoreboard, did Anthony. He realises that he needs to hit this. And this is a good hit. But he's left it. This will cut. It's a thin one, but it will cut.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to go in and out of bulk here. I don't know if he can hold this dead weight for the green. Well, he could. That's a lovely shot. That's a very good shot.
2.
How do you like that black, John, the way you've been playing?
Absolutely.
To make it 9-9.
But that's what you've got to do now. You just got to put the black out of your mind and concentrate on the balls in front of you.
This brown is tough when you're low in confidence.
Pressure now on every shot for Ryan Day. Good clean pot, but I don't think he's going to be very good on the blue unless it runs. Needs to run a bit more. Just slightly tweaks in between. Good shot.
14.
And now he doesn't want to be straight on the pink, because if he is, he can't get close to the black. he's got just the slightest of angles. And trying to pinch a bit more to get good position or
14.
closer to the black. He's missed the pink.
I don't think Anthony McGill should overthink this. Just get the pink safe.
Well, I'd like to add that cue ball tight to the baulk cushion here. It's not, doesn't look too difficult a safety shot. Could be in, could be in. Ooh, but now it's gone in. Boy, has Ryan Day got one of the toughest
6.
safety shots you
Quiet,
can have on a
please.
snooker table.
Yeah, he didn't want that in. He might play the double kiss here. What a shot. What a shot.
Ryan Day, 6.
The best shot he's played today by a mile.
Yes, and nice to see it was appreciated by Anthony McGill. He'll be sending this black round the angles. Needs to get it in the middle of the top cushion, and this looks a good line and a very good length. So Ryan Day has coped with this situation once. Can he do it again? This time up
No, he
and
hasn't.
down. Up and down. Played it to come on and off the top cushion, but he got so close to the pocket, it rattled in the jaws, and Anthony McGill has got this black now for one of the best and hard-fought victories of his career, and a place in the second round. It's there. Well, unbelievable. Ryan Day smiles. He's got not much to smile about, but Anthony McGill looks up to his friends and family as Ryan Day, head bowed, walks out the arena, and Anthony McGill still looks in a little bit of a state of shock there. But what a comeback. 8-5 behind, wins 5 on the spin, through to the second round, 10-8, unbelievable.